Namaskar, friends. The cause of justice and discipline in the universe, planet Saturn is moving from its own sign Aquarius to the Pisces in the night of 29th March. This is a big event, astronomical event and astrological event happening after around 30 years. And it is going to impact all the universe, you, me, and everyone. So, we are going to discuss how this major shift, the major transit, is going to affect each and every zodiac sign. Traditionally, as per Indian astrology, not only the ascendants are considered for checking the shift of Saturn, but also the moon sign is given very big importance for the transit of Saturn. And that is the reason that the words Sadesati and Dhaiyya are very prevalent in the Indian astrology. Dhaiyya means 2.5, and Sadesati means 7.5. Because Saturn stays in a particular zodiac sign for approximately 2.5 years, that it is called Dhaiyya 2.5, and once it shifts to a zodiac sign, it affects one sign before that zodiac sign, one sign after that zodiac sign, and obviously to the zodiac sign in which it is staying. So if you combine, the figure comes 7.5. That is the region of Sadesati word, which means 7.5. And normally these words are considered very ominous and horrifying in the Indian astrology. But it is not always so. So we are going to discuss the impact of Saturn as per your moon sign as well as per ascendant. Normally, in the past, we always discuss the movement of planets only as per ascendant because it is more effective, more authentic, because the sun moves in a zodiac sign for around 1 month. Moon moves around 2.25 days, but ascendant is only around approximately 2 hours. So it is more accurate, more specific, and more true. So we are going to discuss how it is going to affect every moon sign and every ascendant. But before that, how it is going to affect the earth, the nations, countries, and everyone. Because in the last video about the Saturn, whatever we have said, the effects, how it is going to affect the nations and the geopolitics and everything, which has come true 100%. So we have got request to cover these in this video also. So I will first take up how it is going to affect the earth and India, because when this video is recorded, it is being recorded from India. So I will be specifically to India as well as the whole earth. So I'm going to discuss. But if you are not interested in this, you can shift immediately to the your own zodiac sign, which have already been given in the description section of this video. So if you are interested in the society, nations, you can see this whatever I'm going to say. Otherwise, you may shift to your own zodiac sign and moon sign. Okay. So how this Saturn, the movement of Saturn into Pisces, which is happening after 30 years, is going to affect India as well as universe. So first, I will take up the India. Uh, the major one event I can foresee that a big scam will be exposed, in which corporates, politicians, and bureaucrats will be involved. It will be major exposed when while Saturn will be moving in the Pisces. Another thing I can see that there will be a major shift, major up and down in the central government of India. Some ministers may be removed, some ministers may come. It will be like a surprise. There is another thing I can see: the major political party of India, Congress. I can see the biggest challenge to the Gandhi family in the Congress. party. Second, another thing I can see that whatever state elections will be conducted during the moment of Saturn in the Pisces, a major chunk of them will be hung election results. Hung election results, there will not be a clear majority. There will be one bad event, one religious accident in which some persons will be killed. It will be something like which happened not exactly like that which happened in the Mahakumbha recently finished in the Prayagraj, but the death count may be bigger. So please, the persons who are organizing religious events, they should remain alert on this. I can see a very big air accident in which some people will be killed, or all the persons on the plane will be killed in the during the movement of Saturn in the Pisces. Another thing I can see that change of God in some regional parties, political parties of India, the top leadership will be changed. I can see. Another thing I can see that death of a big religious leader, either it will be death or a major blame, major castigation on a big religious leader, due to which he or she may have to leave uh, his or her seat. And the now I will take up the world events. I can see similarly. I can see on the World Forum death or removal of some big religious leader. In all likelihood, it will be the current Pope of the Christianity. Another very positive thing I can see that there will be major genetic breakthrough on the genetic front by the scientific community. It will be like a boon to the humanity in our. And I can also see the major change in the head of nations of some countries. I can see especially some Muslim countries like Turkey or Bangladesh. I can see, and some other countries, and one very major power of the world will see change of the head of the nation. Or it will be a very biggest surprise. It will change the event of the world. I can also see a very ominous event in the this Saturn's movement. The Hamai suicide bombers will cause a major attack again. It may be against Israel or some other country, but it will be very fatal. So especially the Israel should remain prepared. It may be possible that some other Muslim terrorist organization may cause this, but it is going to happen. And one unforeseen thing I can see that there will be change in the border of some countries during movement of Saturn in the Pisces. Yes, border of countries will be changed in some countries. And just like India, I can see that this whole period will be prevalent with one big negative phenomena. The period will be marred with the number of air accidents in the world. So the aviation agencies, the flight companies, aviation companies should keep a lot of caution and alert on this front. I am observing major, more ethnic conflicts around the world. There'll be between the communities staying together and fighting and causing major deaths. Positive thing I can see that a major agreement on AI, artificial intelligence, will happen around the globe. How to use it and how to prevent misuse. It is a very positive development, and nations will come together. They will draft an agreement. It will be very positive development. One thing on the scientific front, while I had said that there will be a big breakthrough, positive breakthrough. On the genetic front, genetic sciences front, I can see also a very negative thing, that there will be hoax on the scientific. In all likelihood, it will be related to medical, but I'm not sure about that. But there will be a big claim about some scientific invention or discovery, which will prove fraudulent and hoax in this moment of Saturn. And one very last positive thing around the globe, I can see that the UN or some world organization will put keep their foot firmly on the global map. Again, in the last video, I had about the Saturn, I had said that the role of UN will be highly reduced, and you can see how Mr. Trump of America have declared so many things, reducing the role of UN agencies in the world. But now, UN or some other organization will show its presence in a very strong manner. So it was the round of the events which are going to happen while Saturn is moving in the Pisces, and in all probability they will come true. So now I am going to take up how the Saturn is going to affect the your moon sign as well as ascendant. Like all other videos, I want to stress here that if you don't know your moon sign or you don't know your ascendant, please don't be depressed. Immediately inform me your birth details, date of birth, time, or the place of birth, date, time, and place of birth. In the comment section of this video, we'll inform you and calculate and inform you your moon sign as well as your ascendant without any charge. It will be correct calculation.